Hey guys, welcome to your love reading, Spiritual Infusion 1111. Let's go ahead and get right into your reading. All right. I feel like there is somebody that is thinking about you a lot, and they're thinking about you in ways that you may or may not know. So let's go ahead and see, what is this person thinking about? What are they thinking about when it comes to the collective? Okay, first card out we have is I've looked up numbers, up number meanings. This card also came out as well. My soul feels like it's missing you since we stopped seeing each other. Okay, so kind of a fascinating energy, right? You guys are currently dealing with somebody who is learning a lot about life, but the unseen components of life. So you may be sitting there saying, okay, but what does that mean? What it means is there's somebody here that's very interested in understanding the way you are, the way you walk, the way you talk, the way that ultimately you see the world. So this person, you could have put them onto numerology, you could have talked about numbers, you could have talked about certain synchronicities, right? Or this person is, for some of you, they're looking up certain information online and they're coming to find out that certain numbers mean certain things. The other fascinating thing is either this person was already spiritually like woke, or you've completely opened this person up. Whatever it is, it's almost like they're taking things to another level. So whether they were here and now they're here, or whether they were down here and now they're here, it's something about you elevating the way that this person thinks. But also, it's the way that they think subconsciously, because there is a major subconscious transformation going on when it does come to this person. I also feel like, though, with the card, my soul feels like it's missing you since we stopped seeing each other. So, for some of you, if you haven't seen somebody, if you guys had kind of like a blowout or something went a little bit sideways, they're just sitting there thinking about how much they enjoy your presence and how without you, and it's weird because here's what I'm going to say, okay? So for some of you, this is somebody who you still talk to on a daily basis, everything is fine, but what you don't know is that they miss you. They miss when you're not talking to them. They could even sit there, and this could even be telepathically. It could be physical communication. It could be text message. It could be on social media. It could be a multitude of things. But the one thing that's very fascinating with this person is that they've been in very deep thought over the impacts that you've had on their life. And it's not the ones that most people think, right? Financially, physically, the way somebody physically looks, right? It's not those type of impacts. It's the way that this person is viewing the world. And they're viewing the world in such a broad perspective right now that a lot of people around them are very, very curious with what's changed. I'm also getting that for some of you, you bring somebody a level of peace. And if you are somebody who struggles with being in a peaceful energy, right? Because some of us have had nothing but like chaos and trauma and just, certain uphill battles that have put us in a mode of fight, flight, or freeze for longer than we're supposed to be. It's something about your person where they're beginning to balance out this energy with feeling at peace. But I'm also getting that when this person is at a level of peace, there is something that scares them because they feel like I'm at peace right now, but what happens later? Will I still continue to have this peace? Right? And there's all these thoughts that are coming forward because what you've done is you've created some type of environment, consciously or subconsciously, where this person has found this new, it's almost like this new energy. Like, okay, for example, have you ever like gone out to eat somewhere and found an amazing restaurant, and then that is your restaurant, right? It's like that's your jam, and it's some different new food you've tried or something like that. It's like opened your mind up to new flavors, new understandings. It's coming in as like somebody trying something for the first time and just feeling like, what is this? But also, this person has like a bit of worry at the same time, because it's a whole new world, right? That is being opened up to them. When it comes to their feelings, when it comes to their emotions, when it comes to feeling the way that they feel when it comes to you. And again, you're coming in with, it doesn't feel right being apart from you. So this is definitely somebody that like even doesn't like leaving for work. This is somebody who, they don't want to be away from you. They don't want to not talk to you. They want to know what you're doing. They want to know how your day is going. It's something here about communication, but also being connected to you. I don't know why, but because it's weird. For some of you, you're definitely apart from this person where you're not talking to them. They're not talking to you. It could have been just a weird energy between the two of you for whatever the reasoning is. And you guys are currently in a place of separation or non-communication. For others of you, you are talking to this person. But when you're not talking to them, it's like they can't stop thinking about you. And it's something about the way that you make them feel, okay? It's something about the way that you believe in this person. They feel like you believe in them more than I think anybody else has. And it's also gotten them to start to believe in themselves as well, right? And you believe, you trust, you know that this person has the ability or has the potential to turn it around. And it's something where, you know what makes this person feel really good? It's your ability to show them that you believe in us, right? You believe in we. You don't believe that it's me versus you. You really do view this person as somebody that you love and somebody that you cherish and somebody that you want to be with. And for some reason, it still amazes this person that you are picking them. And again, this can be, certain insecurities, right? This can be something to the extent of, the way that they view you, right? It's almost like you can have whoever you want. Why me? And you're over there like, because I love you, or because you're amazing, and why not you? But it's something about this person where they're struggling balancing out their day when it comes to you, because everything right now is in connection to you for some reason. And again, a part of that is the fact that you made this person believe in unconventional love, right? You made this person believe that, love is real. And love is what you make of it. But I also feel like love can be something that is very triggering, right? It triggers us to sit there and ask ourselves, are we ready for it? Right? A lot of people avoid love, right? Because it's too intense, or because you're not at a place where you can make the offer that you know that that person desires or deserves. But again, you've fallen in love. So what are you going to do? Are you going to run? Are you going to fight for the connection? Or are you going to remain stuck and stagnant? And this is something that I've noticed, that even in this energy, you have somebody that is acknowledging it doesn't feel right not to live with you. It doesn't feel right not to wake up next to you. It doesn't feel right for me to have to go through my day without you being next to me. And again, this is even if somebody is going to work, or if, you and this person stop talking to each other, and, you're starting your day, they're doing their day. It's like this person, their thoughts are being consumed of you. And I also feel like it is a mirrored thing, right? Because I definitely feel like you're having the same feelings, and you will always be special to me. So what you've done with this person, right? And I always say this, some people are expendable, right? Like in jobs, right? Okay, anybody could do that job. But then there's always certain people where you can't replace them. You can't replace either the environment. It's 11:11 as I'm doing this. Let me show you guys. Hold on. 11:11. Yeah. Make a wish. Okay. If you made a wish, put the little sparkle emoji in the comment section. I want to know who made a wish on 11:11. Okay. Because I feel like the energy is still current, even if we're watching it later. But I just get that you've become somebody that is not somebody that is expendable. They don't want to lose you. This is somebody who has a lot of love for you. This is somebody who is believing that they're beginning to love themselves even more. And this is definitely somebody who is in a place where if there was other people around, okay, that they were pursuing, they don't want to pursue that anymore. This is somebody that is literally like making a decision. And I feel like for some of you, they've probably tried to keep their distance. It's funny, I get this very push and pull energy where they want you and then they back off, and then they want you and then they back off. But it is an energy right now where they are very focused. And I do think that even them looking at the numbers, right? Numerology, whatever, they're learning, okay, certain things that they need to work on, right? And remember, if you've been with the same type of person over and over and over again, you're going to approach situations in that way. And it's something about you where this person is learning that they cannot approach you the same way that they approach other people, that you think differently, you look differently, you act differently, your soul is different. And this is something that they are learning. This is also somebody that's having very intense dreams at night. In particular, with those of you that have not spoke to this person for a really long time, they're having a lot of dreams, and you could be having dreams. And this is somebody who's trying to really decipher exactly what's going on when it does come to them. And I also feel like they see your face everywhere. Okay. This is somebody, I often see your face in my mind. Now, if you're telepathically communicating with this individual, then sometimes you will make eye contact with them. And it's almost as if they see exactly where you are and exactly what you're doing at that very moment. This person is somebody who is directly connected through like some type of soulful energy. And they're acknowledging it's not just a dream. They're acknowledging that this is something that can actually be real life, right? So why can they not stop thinking about the collective? The Magician. You're somebody who is a connection between the spiritual and the material. It's something that you offer, or it's something that you provide where they've never seen it before. It's also an energy as well where what you see for some reason with you guys is not what you get. So either you look a certain way, but inside you're completely different. Like, for example, with me, I'm very feminine. I look very feminine, but I'm a tomboy, right? I'm very masculine, like internally, right? So it's something about you where there's a level of duality, and gotta fly away. Hold on. Hold my beer. Let me fix that really quick because I got a big old forehead right now. They also said that when it comes to you, for some of you, it's the way you think, it's your logic, it's your ideology, it's something very magical about you where you have all of these different tools, right? Because the magician has all these tools. And the magician is kind of in a place where what do you want? You want love, you want money, you want passion, do you want, mental stimulation? It's something about you where you hit all of their senses, and that's another reason why they can't stop thinking about you. But the card that came up was a magician, so they feel like you're magical to them, or that you are somebody that could even be like a good luck charm. I keep seeing a rabbit's foot. And the funny thing about you, because this just popped up, right? The Knight of Wands in reverse. The funny thing about you that they're realizing is that you're very calculated. I'm not going to say that you're not impulsive, because you may be impulsive, but the way that you take action or the way that you go about things, it's not the way other people do. Even the way you communicate is different than what other people do. And it's also an energy where they feel like it's not lust. Like they feel like this is somebody that it's not like a hit it and quit it. It's not like a one night stand. Like this is somebody where they really do feel like they want to move forward with you, but they don't want to do it in a way that makes them look sloppy. It's also something about not looking tacky or sloppy. And also the way you think before you act. That is something that this person keeps thinking about, because again, strength, okay? Leo energy, Sagittarius energy, heavy fire energy, right? This person feels like you're very attractive. They're very attracted to you. They feel that you guys are on the same page, okay? And again, your strength is also their strength. But they feel like it's something very regal about you. They feel like also for some of you, you could have gone through something where you felt like you had to be strong, okay? You felt like you had to be very brave. And for those of you guys that are like very independent, whether you're, whatever you're doing, okay? They love how independent you are, and they love the fact that you are strong on your own. It's like you're just as strong as they are. And that is something that is very attractive to them. And it makes them more confident to know that you can handle your own. It makes them more confident to know that there's a level of understanding. And there's also this level of power that somehow the two of you have, because you're equally yoked. And it's about confidence. It's about heart, but it's not about ego. It's something about you where your ego it's not, your ego doesn't drive you. Is something that they like also. I also am getting that this person has very deep emotions that they've not really come forward and they've not yet to express. So what does this person want to communicate? Or what is this person, what have they not communicated emotionally? The World. So you have Leo energy, and I feel like communication is going to come in during Leo season, which we're currently in, right? Leo, Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio energy, as well as Capricorn energy. What they haven't told you, right? And this is a fixed energy, okay? They've already made their mind up when it does come to you. This is somebody who, again, I feel like they've studied you. I feel like they've thought about you. I think that they've watched you for a period of time, and they've made their mind up. And anytime you have fixed energy, that's an energy that's here to stay for a long haul. This is somebody that isn't going to switch up tomorrow how they feel about today. It's something where I keep being seen somebody digging their heels in to the ground and saying, no, this is where I stop. So again, going back earlier to what we were talking about, somebody is making the decision that they only want to talk to you, that they only want to pursue you. So again, this is why I'm telling you, it's somebody that has really needed to take the time to figure out what they want. And in this time that they figured this out, they've realized that they don't like not talking to you, even if it's just early in the morning. I also feel like this is somebody that needed to complete something, whether that's a program, whether that's, for some of you, this could be somebody that was in jail that needed to complete something, a court case, divorce, school, complete something within. There was a level of completion here that they didn't tell you. Like, there was knowledge that you were not completely privy to when it came to this person. And that could even be how successful they are. It's something that this person has been withholding, but it's a level up for them. And it's some type of achievement that they've not communicated. Why haven't they communicated this? Okay, Two of Wands, but this wanted to come up in reverse. I think it's because they hadn't made a decision on what they wanted. So for them, it's almost like less is more, which is very like Italian, right? Like, you don't give too much information. You only give what they're asking, right? Nothing more, nothing less. But I also feel like if there was another option here, they were either trying to figure it out, or there was some type of stall that was coming in the way prior to them expressing it to you. For some of you, this person could be at a distance and they were unable to travel. And I also feel like they weren't ready to tell you. I mean, this could even be somebody that has certain businesses that are, a little bit shady, right? It's something with what this person is doing that, like, you don't know. It's not that I don't think you would care, because you probably do know, but they've not confirmed or denied why they haven't told you this, why they haven't said something to you, why they haven't approached you. There's a reason for it. And it was really about them making up their mind for whether or not they were ready, or whether or not they could proceed when it does come to you. I also feel like with this person, they're worried about somebody coming forward to you and saying something that, like, isn't the truth, or they're worried about you leaving them. They're worried about you and them not being on the same page. There's a lot of anxiety over that, again, and it can be because whoever this person is, they're coming in with heavy Leo energy, or this is just their energy currently, right? And they feel like you have a lot of attention on you. Some of you could be over there like, attention on what? But I don't think you realize how people are viewing you or how people are perceiving you right now, where they feel like there's a lot of attention on you. And they also, the thing that keeps coming in the most about you is how independent you are. It's something about your independence. It's something about them not being with somebody who is as strong, is as loyal, is as understanding, is as logical, is as bold, is as all these things. And I feel like this is an individual that, I'm going to say this, I think that they're used to controlling the people that they're around for whatever the reasoning is. Like, I think that this is somebody who is typically always on top. Like, you know, when you're having an argument with somebody and you're communicating and you always know there's that one person, right? That one friend that no matter what, somehow they have information that you don't have, or they have something that, you know is always going to trump whatever you have. It's something about this individual feeling like you have a level of control. And I also am getting that this control is what makes them anxious. Significantly anxious. Anxious in a way that it's like they're anxious in a way where, again, it's just different, right? It's like a completely different type of energy, because they're not used to it. They're not used to, and I don't want to say this, right? It's a different caliber, but it's a different frequency. So just because it's a different caliber doesn't mean that they're not as good, doesn't mean that they can't be good, but it's just different, right? It's almost like my dad said to me about something. I think we were watching soccer and I was like, whoa, you know, they, something happened. And he said to me, yeah, they got outclassed. And I thought about that. Like, how do you get outclassed? But you do. So it's something about you where you're just very different than what they've dealt with, whether that's you're younger, they're older, you're older, they're younger, whether that's, you know, you're Black, they're white, they're Christian, you're Muslim, whatever it could be. There's something here about you that is outside of their norm. It even could be the fact that they're used to being the most attractive, right? Or that they are somebody who typically receives a lot of energy, and now they're watching you and they're stalking you and they're seeing the energy that you are receiving, and it's completely different, right? It's completely different than what they're typically used to. But I do get that there was anxiety around somebody saying something to you and you taking it at face value, right? And that possibly coming in and destroying whatever connection you may have, right? Ooh, whether that